guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Cedric with Tofazfou's H.P.A. Adventures. Guys, do I have something exciting for you today? It is definitely something wicked. We're going to keep this video short. This is going to be a multi-part or multi-series video. Today we're going to focus only on a few things, and then we're going to move on to the next video. A lot of stuff to test, a lot of information. Not enough time in one or two videos for it all. So let's get to it, guys. Let's see what I got. Bam! Anybody care to guess what's in the bag? Let's see. We'll be right back. Here it is, guys. I introduced to you the 224 Noble. That's right, 224 caliber. You guys know it as 223, but the bore size is actually 224 in all 223 calibers. The word Noble, I dedicate this to my custom rifle builder, my good friend Doug Noble. You guys know his history, you know our history, you know his work. You've seen a lot of my guns that he's built. This is basically a hot-rodded 22 caliber. This gun is capable of making 193 foot-pounds. That's right, guys, you heard me right. 67 grains at 1138. Probably could go faster. Haven't put it through its paces, but I have, filled it up and saw what she can do. So 193 foot-pounds in 22 caliber, guys. Not 216, not 217, not 218, 224. So let's go ahead and break this gun down as to what it is, what's in it, and see if you're impressed. Okay, we're going to start back to front. Right here we have the Crawford and Lips. Hope I'm saying that right, the K&L AirForce butt pad. I absolutely love this thing. Absolutely love it. It's a work of art. It's fully functional. You tilt this thing this way. You can tilt it this way. You can turn it this way. You can move it in, move it out. You can bring it up and down. It has a monopod in the back, so you can do this. That's simple. So that's the K&L. We have a carbon fiber 580cc bottle. That's right, 580cc, not 500. 4,500 PSI capacity, fill pressure, max fill pressure. We have a custom valve, guys. You guys know these guns make a ton of power. This is another godly creation by Doug. This is basically a 257 valve on a 224. That's right. So from the bottle, or from the valve stem all the way back to here, all custom. Nothing's OEM. So moving forward, guys, starting here at the bottom, we have the Ergo Grip soft rubber AR-15. I like this one. It's actually a pretty good thickness, and it's pretty pliable. You can squeeze it down, so I like it for that. It looks really good. Here we have the Condor SS frame, guys. Condor SS, not a Texan, not a Talon. This is the Condor SS frame. Well, here I like this. This is my first Air Force gun with their new modular trigger assembly at the bottom here, the trigger guard, to add rigidity to this part of the gun. So we're going to see how that all works out. Moving up to the top here, we have the Eagle Vision dovetail to Picatinny 200 millimeter, which is 8 inches, guys. Their whole dovetail pick or dovetail rail is 10.5 inches long. This is 8 inches. We also have Eagle Vision adjustable rings. You guys know I love these. Up top here we have the Arcin Optics SH4J Gen 2 6-24x50, guys. The VPR reticle. This is first focal plane. All their scopes are first focal plane. This is mil. It's not MOA. It's mil. I love mil. I prefer mil over MOA because I've just gotten used to it. This thing has about 32 plus mil of elevation. It's gonna take me out far, very far, guys. So you guys know I love my Arcin Optics. I have about 9 or 10 of these already. 9 or 10. They're that good, and not one problem with any Arcin that I have. That's why I continue to buy them. Not only is the glass clear, but they live up to their name of being, or their reputation of being rugged and reliable, and boy are they. Moving back down to the bottom, I forgot to mention, I do have the custom trigger. H.P.A Airguns used to sell it, but he's no longer in business. I've had this for a very long time before he went out of business. I know my buddy Doug Russell at Mad Dog Stock sells these, so you can pick one of these up. The weight on this, I've done a lot of work to this trigger. 15.5 ounces to right at a pound. 15.5 ounces to right at a pound, guys. This thing, you just touch it a little bit too much and it's gonna go off. Moving forward, we have the Mad Dog forend that he sells on his website. Just go to Mad Dog Gun Stocks and you will see these. A lot of people don't know these exist. I prefer these way a lot more over the standard AirForce forend. I love these. Moving forward, guys, real quick, the LRA bipod. You guys know, you see my videos. All of my guns have LRA bipods, just about. I have a lot of these. I have about as many LRA bipods as I have arc and scopes. We have a pick rail at the bottom, a dove to pick rail at the bottom, so this allows me to mount my anything under my gun as far forward or as far back as I want. I can slide this whole rail back to the forend. There's a lot that you can do. I can take this off the forend. I can mount this all the way back here and use it like that for whatever I choose to use it for, or you can also mount it up here for night optics or lights, anything. That is one thing I love about AirForce Airguns. And saying that, I got to give a quick shout out to my boy Ted Bear, Ted and Madison. You guys know Ted. He showed me in his latest video with the Nodos. And Ted brought up a really good point, man, and this is why I kind of think he was talking about the Nodos and why he loves the Nodos, and the fact that it's really good for kids. Sorry guys, we are on a working farm here and the ground squirrels are out and it's early in the morning. All right, so moving forward, 1-inch OD barrel. Actually, it's a little bit bigger than 1 inch. It is custom fitted to the inside of the frame, guys. This thing fits this frame very snug, very, very snug. There is no play, no movement. It's all blueprinted to fit the frame. I use the barrel as the bushing. I do that on all my barrels. That's why my barrels are so big. And Doug machined this down to 1 inch so we could put a piece of carbon fiber on it so it wouldn't have the stainless look. I didn't want a shiny barrel. This barrel is 724 millimeters, which is 28.5 inches, guys. 28.5 inches. We got it threaded to fit muzzle brake, to fit thread protector, my LDC of choice. I love this thing, absolutely love it. The Impulse Air moderator, guys. This thing is modular. You can add as many baffles to it as you like. You can change colors. You can get the tapered or the straight end here. And let me tell you, can it handle all of this foot-pound? With ease. And it's quiet. It's quiet. So here's how the gun's gonna look in a lot of my videos, unless I go to one of my other places where I can actually shoot with I don't have to worry about silence, but here I do. So this is the way the gun's gonna look. But this is a Douglas stainless steel 416R stainless steel 1 in 12 twist, guys. 1 in 12 twist. So far, this gun has stabilized up to guys 67 grains, almost 70 grains. So for people that are saying, oh, you got to have a 1 in 10 or 1 in 8 or 1 in, no, which moves me to my next point. The reason why this is called the 224 Noble is because it is also mocked and mimicked. The name is kind of mimicked after the 224 Valkyrie. If you guys know anything about the 224 Valkyrie, it's basically a redesigned 22-250, except it shoots heavy for caliber instead of light. Instead of 30, 40, 50 grains, it shoots 60 on up to 90 grains. Well, this gun will shoot 45 up to 70 grains, but I'm probably not going to be shooting 70 grains. I'm just letting you know it'll shoot up to that heavy. So that's why, and then the Noble comes from Doug Noble. That's Doug's last name. So I want to dedicate this build to him. Anyway, guys, let's stop talking. Let's get to shooting, and let's move on.